It had been humid all day, so Mark wasn't surprised when his room was lit by lightning, and thunder rolled in a few seconds later. The flash had been so bright that Mark could see the individual books on his shelf, if only for an instant. Though his curtains weren't great, Mark figured the lightning had to have been pretty close to be that bright. He'd heard you could determine your distance from the strike by counting seconds between the flash and sound, and a quick Google search confirmed that to be true, but you also had to divide the number of seconds by 5 for the total number of miles. With this in mind, Mark listened to the rain and waited. Fortunately, he wasn't on the hook for long. The flash hit. His brain scrambled for a moment, then he counted up from 1. On 5, the thunder rolled through his window. Mark had a calculator open on his phone, just in case, but even he could divide 5 by 5. 1. It was 1 mile away. This was cool, he thought, and he waited for the next one. The lightning struck, and after 1, 2, 3 seconds, the thunder followed. The next strike flashed almost immediately. This time, in the sub-second of light, Mark could have sworn he saw something in his bedroom doorway. A person, their face covered in shadow. Mark's pulse tripped. He felt as if he was pinned in his bed, locked in place by nothing other than his own body weight. There was no sound other than rainfall. Nothing like footsteps or creaking floorboards undercut it. Not that Mark could hear, anyway. He didn't move. He couldn't. All he could manage was to stare towards the doorway and wait for the lightning. This time, the next strike took forever to hit. Well, that's how it felt to Mark, huddled under his duvet. Waiting. Waiting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When it finally struck, the doorway was empty, and all Mark could see was the hallway beyond. Despite this, he still couldn't move. He could feel the sleep creeping over him, but didn't want to go. How could he after what he'd just seen? To stay awake, Mark kept counting the time between thunder and lightning.